Yeah, as I told, if the data is large, then making frequency table for each observation is difficult. So, we will make the given observations into some groups. See this example here. 36 students of 8th class appeared in an examination. They obtained the following marks. The marks for out of 50. So these are all 36 students got different marks here. So for these marks, I will prepare frequency distribution table. But this time I will use groups to prepare these frequency distribution table for these given information. I will use this time groups. What groups it is? So observe the least value. Least value is 5, then highest value is 44. That means I will divide these observations into 5 groups. That means the first one is 0 to 10. That means in between 0 and 10, including 0, 10, how many are they got? So these are the first group. The second group 11 to 20. Then third group 21 to 30. Then fourth group 31 to 40. Then fifth group 41 to 50. So I divided the given information into 5 groups. Then I will prepare frequency distribution table now. 3 columns. The first column groups, the second column is tally marks, the third column is frequency. Look, 0 to 1. How many students got in between 0 and 10, including 0 and 10? So by observing data we have to write. So in between 0 and 10, including 0 and 10. So 1, 2, 2, 3. So 3 students got. So 1, 2, 3. Here frequency 3. And next, in between 11 to 20, in between 11 to 20, including 11 and 20, how many students got? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 students got in between 11 and 20, including the both values. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and the fifth one 6, 7. So frequency 7. And next, in between 21 and 30, including 21 and 30, how many are got? 21 and 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, it is 26, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So totally 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Totally 12. Next, the in between 31 and 40, including 31 and 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Here also 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12. So frequency is 12. And in between 41 and 50, including the both values. 41 and 51. Only two values. So now only two values. Now count the total. 10, 10 plus 12, 22, 22 plus 12, 34, 34 plus 2, 36. So totally 36 students. So when the data is large, it is easy to represent by using groups. So if we used groups to represent the given information, then the table is called grouped frequency distribution table. And some important points you have to know about grouped frequency distribution here. The first one is groups such as 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, etc. So groups such as 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, etc. are called class intervals. Are called class intervals. So we call these groups as class intervals. And the difference between upper limit and lower limit. Upper limit means 0. So take one class, any one class. I will take 10 and 20. So in this class, 10 is called lower limit. And next, 20 is called upper limit. First one, the groups. What we divided groups. So those groups we call class intervals. Then after that, in any class, for example 10 and 20, 10 is called lower limit and 20 is called upper limit. And now difference between lower limit and upper limit is size of the class, width of the class. Difference between lower limit and upper limit of any class is size of that class or width of that class. Means difference we called width or size of that class. That means the difference 20 minus 10 is 10. 10 is the width or size of this class. Here also upper limit minus lower limit, that means 10 minus 0. So size is 10. Size is 10. 30 minus 20, size is 10. 40 minus 30, size is 10. So size or width, when we will make groups, that width should be same. It should not differ. Like that only we have to divide into groups. And next, one more point. So here 10, 20. One group is 10, 20. One class interval is 10 to 20. Another one 20 to 30. So these two. See here 10 to 20, 20 to 30. In two groups also 20 is there. If suppose one student got 20 marks, in which class he will belongs to? Here also 20 is there. Here also 20 is there. So you have to remember one thing here. Which class lower limit is 20, he will belongs to that class only. We won't give importance to upper limit. So we'll give first preference to lower limit. So that's why 20 marks. If any students got 20 marks, he will belongs to 20-30 class interval. Why? Because 20-30 class interval is lower limit is 20. That's why he belongs to only to this class. So we have to remember these 4 points on grouped frequency distribution table. What are those once again? What groups we will divide? Those groups we call class intervals. And in a class 10-20, 10 is called lower limit, 20 is called upper limit. Difference between upper limit and lower limit is class size or class width, and we will give first preference to lower limit than upper limit. So upon these some problems I will give in worksheet. Go through the worksheet. If any doubt, ask me through WhatsApp. Hope you understood. In next class we'll continue the next topics. Hope you understood. Have a good day.